This is Crystal McFadden. She served in the Navy.
Yes.
You're a Navy veteran.
Yes, I'm a Navy veteran, and I went in. I joined when I was 17. They allowed me to leave as soon as I turned 18. And as a child, I entered a realm with a lot of high-ranking officials. Basically, I entered well above where I was supposed to be. And so one of the first tasks they gave me was, my maiden name is Mills, and they said, "Hey, Mills, come here, I got something for you. You're going to wash this hallway walls." I said, "Okay." I've never washed a wall in my life. I didn't know this was a thing. And so I started, and they're like, "No, you have to take all the pictures down." So I took all the pictures down and started again. Finished one wall, finished the other. It's time for lunch. I went and I emptied the bucket, and I went back to my superiors, and I said, "It's done. Now what can I do?" "Okay, go to lunch, come back, do it again." Lost my stuff. I was so mad that I had to rewash this hallway wall that I had just washed. Now, looking back 15 plus years, I was like, they were teaching me to respect what I was told to do. Because it's not about doing the washing of the walls. There are going to be moments when someone who knows far more than me, who's had far more life experience than me, is going to tell me to do something in the moment, in a nursing field, in an engineering field, in an aviation field. And when they say, "Do this as soon as possible," I need to know that they know more than me in that moment, because their training kicks in, their life experience kicks in. And so I always tell folks, I learned a lot from having to wash that wall more times than I wanted to as an arrogant child. But it's taught me today to look for those folks who know far more than me and ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's a good point. But they didn't call it a wall, did they? In the Navy, or a hallway. The Navy and the Marines have to learn this too. They have a different word for everything, and man, you're not allowed to use the normal word for something.
No.
So what is a wall in the Navy?
The bulkhead is what I was supposed to be washing. However, in my civilian role, I teach military to translate into civilian terms, so I use the word wall in a room like this.
So that they can understand.
Yes.
So a bulkhead, what are you standing on?
Deck.
What is Lauren leaning on?
Oh my goodness, Lauren?
Stanchion.
Oh,
exactly.
See. I was never on a ship, so they had me locked in a basement with no windows.
Got it. What is Warren wearing on his head? A cover. Mm-hmm. What's a water fountain? They have a scuttlebutt. That's a water fountain. That's where the term scuttlebutt comes from, hanging around the water fountain.